Hello, and thank you for coming back to Great Books for Kids, reviewed by Michelle Marcotte. You Are My Friend by Aimee Reid and illustrated by Matt Phelan is the story of the life of Fred Rogers, starting from when he was a little boy. We learn of the events and influences that made him into the soft-hearted, plain-spoken, and innovative man who eventually won the hearts of millions of children and parents through his television program, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. When Fred Rogers was a young boy, he was often sick and at home, missing school. He found it difficult to make friends and was even bullied. While sick, he spent time playing with puppets and began to imagine them as friends. They helped him to talk about his feelings at a time when sometimes children were told they should not express their feelings. Eventually, Fred was strengthened by the adults around him. A neighbor lady let him know that she enjoyed his company and taught him cooking. His grandfather let him explore the farm where he lived and told him he loved him just the way he was. And he learned to play piano, which became a lifelong source of contentment and expression. As Fred Rogers became a man, television began to be popular. But Fred thought television programming should be improved to help children feel good about themselves and learn to expand their imaginations in a happy and healthy way. Fortunately for the world, he was given the opportunity, and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood was the result. Mr. Rogers was a Presbyterian minister, a children's television programmer, and star for over 40 years. Fred Rogers introduced children to the world of friendly neighbors, puppets who talked about their feelings, a train to a make-believe land, and new things to do. This story is told with whimsical drawings, soft watercolor paintings in primary colors that children will enjoy. Fred Rogers, child and man, is always shown with a comfortable sweater. Matt Phelan, the illustrator, has left lots of room in his scenes that he has created to allow children to fill in those spaces with their imaginations. This book ends with biological notes about Mr. Rogers and notes from Aimee Reid and Matt Phelan, the author and illustrator, about how Mr. Rogers was important to their lives. Essentially, this book is both an encouraging story for children and a lovely keepsake for anyone who is a fan of Fred Rogers and who wants to introduce his special way of speaking to children to their children and grandchildren. You Are My Friend was published by Abram Books Publishing. You can find it on their website or on Amazon or anywhere helpful books are sold. And while you're here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notifications buttons, and you'll be informed when I do other book reviews. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.